Hello, finance enthusiasts and learners. On today's episode of Social Spotlight, we delve into the realm of digital wallets. Now, do not worry if you're not an expert, neither am I, but hey, there's so much to learn on Social Spotlight because much as we are not experts, there is constant improvement, and I believe that is how life should be. I am V, your host, and let's dive deep right into the discussion of today. Now, you may be wondering what a digital wallet is. A digital wallet is anything that enables you to transact online, yeah, on your phone at the convenience of your home, wherever you are. So, for many of us, you may be wondering, okay, what does this mean for me, a one person in Uganda? Because you realize that when COVID broke, in the world, it taught us very many things. We learned to appreciate the things we took for granted. We learned so much. Now, one thing I want you to know that the first thing about a digital wallet is that it offers convenience. Because, I mean, imagine you're just there and then, hey, choo 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 on your phone. Transaction completed. I mean, who doesn't want that? Convenience. And secondly, it enables contactless payment. Remember that time of COVID when we were all masked up and then we were afraid of getting in touch with money, holding it. You had to first use sanitizer and all that. But with a digital wallet, just get your phone and transact, and it's all that. And also, over time, because people who develop these apps of what digital wallets have over time embraced the Kaizen theory. Kaizen is a theory by the Japanese, which implies constant improvement of something. So you realize today that digital wallets have enhanced security. So you shouldn't be worried about, okay, there's conmen here, what if they transact all my things and take all my money and what. But also, I can tell you one thing for sure is that my mom, she used to be one of those people who were so worried of such thing, but guess what? She has now embraced it. And hey, if Mama V can, you too can. And the other role that digital wallets have to play in our lives today, integration with other financial platforms. For example, budgeting. For many of us, we just keep spending. Hey, Gont. What are your plans for your future? Your children, who will look after them? Or we are waiting for that time and we go like government to Yambe. So embrace it now and see how it works out for you. Of course, these digital wallets enhance or rather facilitate e-commerce. For all the economists out there, they should be able to tell you that, you know what, this is a good thing for the economy, not only our economy here in Uganda, but globally. And speaking of globally, digital wallets embrace global transactions, because imagine I am here in Uganda, then I have to get a transaction from somebody who is in Europe and all that. So that is a bonus here. And lastly, they encourage innovation and future developments, because like I mentioned earlier, probably back in the times of our parents, they didn't have anything about digital wallets, but now look at us now. We're in a new era. Technology is fast approaching, and you either hop onto the trend or you are left behind. Do not be the person that is left behind. Together, let's embrace the digital wallet era. Moving on, maybe just to slow it down a bit, let's dive into the discussion of the types of digital wallets we have today. The first one, of course, Apple Pay. Yes, Apple Pay. And of course, Apple Pay is developed by Apple. We have Google Pay, which is developed by Google, of course, and it enables transactions on all phones, Android phones, computers, watches that are Android enabled, and equally the Apple Pay does the same. And the other part of payment or the other type of a digital wallet is PayPal. Speaking of PayPal, you know I'm a virtual assistant here, and during COVID I made a poster on social media. So this poster just really had the services that I offered. So there's this group I belong to on Facebook that is called Black Women in Development. Black women in development, basically, it's just a group of black women, mixed race women all over the world. And most of these women, unlike myself, are maybe MDs, CEOs in different countries and major organizations like UN and all its affiliated organizations across the globe. Now, I posted on this platform and one of the ladies contacted me. Then I was managing their public relations, communications. Well, of course, she's based in the US. So my monthly payments had to come to me digitally. And hey, she was using PayPal. Huh? It was, at first, of course, it was challenging. You know how you get to use something for the very first time and you're just fidgeting how to use it and all that. So for me, personally, it was very challenging. I had issues using it. But hey, I later came around about it. So yes, I highly recommend that you too get to use these platforms. Now, maybe before we proceed, let's delve into how can you use, starting with Apple Pay, yeah? How do you use Apple Pay? I'm just going to take you through step by step so that you can sign up and get on to, technology is very good for ourselves. Now, first things first, of course, Apple Pay enables transactions on your iPhone, your iWatch, your laptop, and all those products that are Apple enabled. Now, if you wish to use Apple Pay, or if you are a first-time user of Apple Pay, you want to make payments, online payments within the app, because these apps enable they power in-app usage, online usage, in-person contactless purchases, and etc. Now, should you find yourself in a store somewhere out there, do not embarrass us. Here is how you can transact using Apple Pay.
With more and more stores implementing electronic card readers, making a mobile payment has never been easier. Here's how you can set up and use Apple Pay for your next purchase. Like an actual wallet, you'll start by adding a credit or debit card. Open up the wallet app on your home screen and tap on the plus symbol on the upper right corner. You'll be briefed about Apple Pay and its privacy information. Tap Continue to move forward. Tap on Credit or Debit Card. You'll then be prompted to enter your card details manually or by scanning it with your camera. Enter your name and the CVV associated with the card. Review the Terms and Conditions page and tap on Agree to continue. You will need to grant permission for your iPhone to access your location in order to accurately track your purchases. Verify your card for Apple Pay by receiving a verification code via phone call or text. You can also call your bank for approval. Your card should now appear in your Apple Wallet and be ready for use. When you're paying at a store, check if the payment terminal has an Apple Pay or NFC symbol, or ask the cashier if they accept Apple Pay. When ready to pay, place the backside of your iPhone on the terminal and it will prompt you to confirm your purchase with Face ID, Touch ID, or your PIN. If Apple Pay doesn't pop up, double tap your power button to manually trigger it. You can also use Apple Pay for online shopping. Look for the Apple Pay button at the checkout and complete your purchase from there. Next time you leave your wallet at home, don't worry, you'll have another one in your pocket.
Friends, moving on to our second type of digital wallet, that is a Google Pay. We are equally going to go through a step-by-step process of how you can use a Google Pay. First, of course, here is use the following steps. Number 1, open the Google Play Store and download Google Pay.
Once installed from the Google Play Store, open the Google Pay app and press Get Started. Connect your Gmail account if you want Google Pay to easily find things like coupons and boarding passes. Then select your location preference. It looks like Google Pay has already found a Best Western Rewards account, which it has put in its passes category. To add a card for payment, you can press on Payment at the bottom, and then press the Payment Method button. You can link a credit card, debit card, or PayPal account. Go through the prompts of adding the card, and Google will then verify it's you before you use your new payment method. You may need to add more details to a card if it prompts you to set up in-store payments. You can change what card you use as your default in-store payment by pressing on the card and choosing the Default for In-Store Payments option. Once you are verified and your cards are set up, here's how you can use Google Pay in a store. Using Google Pay in Store is only available for Android users. Make sure NFC is enabled on your phone in its settings and that contactless payments are on and set to Google Pay. If the store's payment terminal accepts Google Pay, it will typically have one of these symbols on it. Unlock your phone. You do not need to open the Google Pay app. Position the back of your phone close to the payment terminal for a few seconds. The placement of where to put your phone will vary based on the terminal. If you see a contactless payment symbol, try to get close to that. You may be required to enter your PIN or use the fingerprint reader, but after a moment, you should see a check mark appear, indicating that the purchase is complete. When you're paying for something online, you may notice Google Pay as an option. Press it and follow the prompts when you are ready to check out. To send money to someone using Google Pay, press the Send button, then press the Send or Request button. Search for your recipient using a phone number or email address, or choose it from your contacts. Choose your amount and press Send. Google recommends adding a debit card to send the money, which is also one of the fastest methods of transfer. You can also add a bank account or a Google Pay balance to make the transfer. Your recipient must also use Google Pay and claim the money within 14 days, or it will be returned back to you.
Speaking to the third type of digital wallet, which is PayPal. Now PayPal also, just like the first two, it enables you to make transactions, receive, and all that. Now, not only does it allow you to shop and pay without typing in your payment card details each time, you keep your financial details stored in an etc. It's time efficient, it's security cautious, and it's international. Like I told you earlier, my first gig as a virtual assistant, I got paid through PayPal. So the transaction was through PayPal, yeah? So here is a step-by-step process on how to use PayPal. Step number 1, of course, I'm assuming you've already downloaded the app, you've set up an account and all that.
You can use PayPal to send money securely with no fees or minimums, as long as both users have an account. You can use PayPal on your web browser, tablet, or via the app on a mobile device. We'll use the web browser version for this tutorial. First, go to paypal.com to set up a free account. In the top right-hand corner, click Sign Up to go to the account creation page. Choose to create either a personal or business account, and click Next. Then follow the prompts to add your information. Then add a debit or credit card, or link to a bank account. First, make sure the other person already has a PayPal account set up. Ask for their account details. In the top right corner from the summary page, select Send. Type the name, email address or phone number of the person you want to send money to, and then click Next. Type in the amount you want to send and choose what the payment's for below. Next, to add note, you can add a description to help the recipient identify what the payment is for. Click Continue to proceed. Click on the type of payment and you'll be taken to a payment review page. Click Click Change next to the method of payment and select whether to pay from a linked bank account, debit or credit card. If you pay via credit card, there will be a small fee. To pay from a different account, click here. Click Send Money Now to confirm the transaction.
Going back into the part of security, for many of us, we have reservations about using digital wallets because, let me give an example of Uganda. Let me give an example of, I will not mention names because I don't want people to come for me. There are some platforms that people are afraid of using. Just yesterday, I was chatting with a friend and he mentioned that he has always wanted to invest into cryptocurrencies, but his major concern is the fact that most of the people who deal in crypto do not have physical locations. So he would feel safer if he knew that, okay, maybe V deals in cryptocurrencies. This is where she's located. Should she steal my money? I know where to find her. So, and of course, owing to the fact that we are traditionally from here, we usually have lots of reservations about embracing technologies and all that. So for many of us, this might be a problem, but hey, do not worry. There are very, very, very secure, of course, platforms like QR codes also highly, highly depend on digital wallets to transact. So you will see an example of event companies, yeah, whereby you're purchasing a ticket and then you have to scan a QR code, make the payment through that link. So that payment is transferred digitally into the, event planner's account and all that. So it is high time that you embrace technology. And of course, we are here always to support you. And hey friends, I think, yes, that's it. But also before we break off, I would like to say thank you to Fly Emirates for my cute, cute little present. See it? And hey, Airtel. I'm embracing Airtel. I used to love MTN from the beginning and all that, but now, now I'm an Airtel friend, and so far so good. The internet is not bad. Go buy yourself a MiFi, and you can move with it wherever you are. As we wrap up this digital wallet party, here is to hassle-free transactions, secure payments, and a future where our wallets are as light as the transactions we had today. Cheers!